Hello, knowledge seekers. In this episode of 20-Minute Books, we are delving into the practical and insightful book, The Secrets to Writing a Successful Business Plan. This 2014 work by Hal Shelton serves as an expert's guide to devising a successful business strategy. It offers a structured and detailed walkthrough of the process that even beginners can easily follow. Shelton is a recognized authority in the field, boasting a 45-year career spanning across various corporations and investment groups. His expansive experience and wisdom have been further honed through his association with the SCORE Association. This organization is known for its commendable work in assisting and training small businesses. To his credit, Shelton has offered his expertise and guidance to over 1,000 budding entrepreneurs. Whether you are a business student eager to learn the secrets of penning a successful business plan, contemplating setting up your own business, or an established entrepreneur grappling with securing necessary financing, The Secrets to Writing a Successful Business Plan is just the book for you. It presents the perfect combination of theory and practice, neatly packaged within its pages, waiting to be unraveled. Tune in as we explore the key insights and learnings that this book has to offer. The Secrets to Writing a Successful Business Plan. A pro shares a step-by-step guide to creating a plan that gets results. Introduction. Ready to dive into the blueprint for business success? Does your heart race at the thought of devising a business plan to birth your entrepreneurial ambitions? You are not alone. For many, the very notion of creating a business plan triggers visions of exorbitant amounts of time and stress involved, and it might even act as a deterrent. However, the task doesn't have to be daunting if you grasp the right strategy. In this savvy synopsis of The Secrets to Writing a Successful Business Plan, we aim to disentangle the knots of confusion surrounding this seemingly intimidating mission. We will walk you through the essence of why business plans are a critical part of success, common pitfalls to steer clear from, and the ingredients required for a stellar plan. So strap yourself in as we embark on this insightful exploration, where you will discover circumstances that warrant a comprehensive 30-page blueprint, and when it's just overkill. Why the executive summary is an aspect you can't afford to undermine. The 3 financial statements you simply must incorporate in your business plan. Part 1. Unlock your entrepreneurial spirit with a business plan. Business plans might sound like corporate jargon to many. So what are they really, and how do they drive the wheels of entrepreneurship? At its core, a business plan is a concise document that sketches out the fundamental components of a nascent enterprise. Before you begin the task of crafting a business plan, it is paramount to grasp when you need one. Consider a scenario where you're kindling a new venture, be it setting up a stylish salon, purchasing an existing bike outlet, or bootstrapping a startup from a unique concept. Each of these undertakings demands a meticulously created business plan that paints a vivid picture of the operational workings. So, what purpose does a business plan truly serve? In essence, it acts as the skeleton for your project, authenticates its viability, and lays out a forecast of potential profits. Therefore, a business plan isn't just a formal or bureaucratic document. It should be a creative endeavor that helps you shape and solidify your business vision. It's during this thoughtful process that you assess the probability of your success and check the financial health of your concept. Beyond that, your business plan becomes the arena where you delineate realistic goals, evaluate your benchmarks, and polish the finer details of your idea. This time spent in introspection is invaluable in helping you foresee and circumvent potential blunders, amplifying your probability of triumph. Lastly, it's crucial that your business plan communicates your value proposition convincingly. Picture this as your elevator pitch. Imagine you get into an elevator with Mark Zuckerberg. You now have 15 seconds to pique his interest in your concept by answering, what problems does your idea solve? How does it outshine the competition? And why will your venture prosper where others have faltered? Part 2. Steer clear of missteps to create an irresistible business plan. Before we roll up our sleeves and dive into the intricate details of crafting a business plan, it's worth noting potential pitfalls that might sabotage your endeavor, especially when you're courting funding. Firstly, pay close attention to the finer details, specifically when you're outlining your competition. Your business plan needs to be laser focused and clear in defining your intentions. Though it's uplifting to share your aspirations, your business plan must grapple with pragmatic concerns such as financing, product expansion, distribution, and brand building, among others. Acknowledging your competition is a shrewd move. Failure to do so might lead potential investors to assume you lack a fundamental business acumen and might deter them from betting on your venture. Keep in mind, every business contends with competition. In addition, you need to address the all-important question, how will this venture be profitable? If you adopt a build now, profit later mentality, chances are your business plan won't garner much enthusiasm. Another vital step is to include succinct biographies of your key team members. Investors are not just bankrolling an idea, they're investing their trust in you and your team. So it's of paramount importance that you instill confidence in them about the competency of your team. Also, ensure that the capital you're requesting aligns with your business requirements. For example, if you're seeking a $100,000 loan, the investor will be keen to understand how each dollar is allocated, be it towards inventory, machinery, or wages. If you fail to account for every dollar, it may raise questions about your reliability, making it difficult to secure the financial support you need. Lastly, maintaining consistency is key. Consistency underpins a compelling narrative that instills conviction in investors about the viability of your idea. Outsourcing parts of your business plan to different consultants might result in a disjointed document that lacks cohesion. For instance, if you manage the sales forecast but delegate the marketing strategy to an external expert, the numbers might not align. Part 3. Setting the stage. Feasibility plan, garnering feedback, tapping into personal funds. Now that we have shone the spotlight on the potential missteps, let's shift our focus to techniques for crafting a robust business plan. The initial stride on this journey is to formulate a feasibility plan, a tool designed to test your assumptions rigorously. This succinct 5-page document should encapsulate the essence of your plan, the crux of your business idea, your unique edge over competitors, a portrait of your target clientele, and a sneak peek into daily operations. Don't forget to weave in a few estimates of your projected cash flows. Essentially, a quick glance at the feasibility plan should indicate whether your idea has the strength to forge ahead, or if your initial perceptions about the business concept were a tad too nebulous or idealistic. Once you have a formidable feasibility plan and your conviction in your idea is unwavering, it's time to field it to your mentors and advisors. In simpler terms, engage in a thoughtful discussion about your project with trustworthy experts who can offer an unbiased viewpoint and solicit their feedback. This exercise is invaluable in pushing the boundaries of your assumptions about your feasibility plan further. However, seeking counsel from family or friends who might heap undeserved praise on you won't offer the objective insight you need. Next, if it's feasible, kickstart your venture with your own financial assets or those from your family. Why, you might ask? Well, half of all startups crumble within the first 5 years. If, unfortunately, yours is one of them, you'll be in a more comfortable position if the funds came from your grandma rather than a bank. With these foundations firmly in place, we're ready to delve into the heart of the business plan. Part 4. Your business plan's opening act plays a crucial role. We're often told not to judge a book by its cover, yet in the realm of business plans, the initial segment can be a deal maker or breaker. This is the executive summary, and its role is paramount. This is primarily because this section might be the only part your audience devotes their time to. Bankers and investors, inundated with a deluge of business plans, have a limited bandwidth to review every plan comprehensively. Therefore, If the narrative in the first 2 pages of your plan fails to pique their interest, they may not venture beyond this point. But what exactly constitutes an executive summary? It's an abridged version of your comprehensive business plan that aligns seamlessly with the subsequent content. Begin with a paragraph that pinpoints the problem your business aims to resolve for your customers and how your solutions stand out. Next, in a marketing-oriented paragraph, elucidate who your target demographic is, your projected sales volume, and the competition you might encounter. The subsequent section should be concise, zooming in on your team. Share insights into your collective experience and industry expertise. Lastly, the final paragraph should delve into the financial aspects, capturing key metrics like your projected revenue over the next 3 years. Here, you should specify the capital you need to launch, breaking it down into the portion you're contributing and the amount you seek from external investors. However, ensure you keep it crisp and engaging, not exceeding 2 pages. And despite the executive summary featuring at the outset of your business plan, it's recommended to pen it once the rest of the plan is drafted. This way, with a firm grasp of your project's scope, you'll be better equipped to write a compelling summary. Part 5. Building a robust business plan entails clear delineation of concept, operations, and the team. Perhaps you have been nurturing a project for an extended period and certain aspects seem obvious to you, but they may be fresh and unexplored territories for those perusing your business plan. Hence, it's essential to articulate your ideas lucidly. Initiate by meticulously outlining your product or service, the distribution channels you aim to leverage, and any competitors you anticipate. Regarding the product, it's only natural for your readers to seek a vivid portrayal of its functionality. For instance, if you've conceived a novel kind of electric motor, investors would expect a deep dive into its technical specifications. But the distribution channels you intend to exploit carry equal weight. Whether your strategy is to sell your product online, via retailers, or through wholesale markets, it's critical to substantiate why the path you've chosen suits your business perfectly. It's equally important to emphasize your competitive advantages. Perhaps your distinctiveness lies in your local roots, providing you with an insider's perspective of a specific market or a wealth of experience in your domain. Next, flesh out every facet of your operations, encompassing your production methodologies and schedule. Your audience would seek insights into the nitty-gritty of your day-to-day business routine, ranging from your location, operational hours, to the tools you'll employ. For instance, if your primary supplier is located halfway across the world, it's crucial to illustrate how you plan to collaborate across this geographical expanse. Any prospective legal challenges should also be addressed. Let's take the case of launching a bar. Typically, acquiring a liquor license is imperative. Lastly, it's time for your team to take the spotlight. Prospective investors would be keen to learn about the individuals who will be funded by their investment. Including your entire family on the payroll might elicit skepticism. To drive clarity on this aspect, respond to these questions. Are you planning to helm the venture solo or with a team? Is hiring on a contractual basis part of your plan? And does your team possess the requisite expertise? Part 6. Detailing your strategic approach and blueprint for success is crucial. With the basic information mapped out, it's time to elucidate your business strategy and the roadmap to achieving your goal. This can be best accomplished by splitting it into 3 segments. Firstly, incorporate a market analysis that presents an overview of your market size and prospective customers or corporate clients. Launching this analysis with the market size not only highlights the existence of ample customers to render your idea profitable, but also showcases your business acumen. Once this is established, you can create a profile of your ideal customer, an essential step in devising how to connect with them. For example, if you've designed a unique social networking site for dogs, your target demographic would probably consist of pet enthusiasts between 15 and 40 years, who are enthusiastic about technology innovations. The second step involves conducting a competition analysis. The reality is, no matter how much you believe your concept is unparalleled, there is always competition lurking. A competition analysis is therefore essential in conveying to your audience that you've thoroughly assessed the market realities. Your analysis should ideally identify around 5 primary competitors, including their key strengths and potential weaknesses. These could be related to their marketing strategies, delivery policies, or operating hours. Subsequently, you need to contemplate how your competitors might react when you step into the market. Could they resort to price cuts, borrow your ideas, or perhaps ramp up aggressive advertising? Lastly, the final step calls for suggesting specific marketing techniques. The options are myriad: email marketing, press and media coverage, online ads, blogging, and numerous other strategies. To zero in on the ones that suit your needs, evaluate the costs associated with each and the potential benefits they yield. This way, it becomes clear which strategy delivers maximum value for your investment. Part 7. Projected financial statements are invaluable resources to validate your business's profitability. Another critical element of your business plan, particularly from an investor's perspective, is the financial statements. Most of us aren't well versed with this, so understanding the basics is a good starting point. Essentially, financial statements are charts highlighting crucial financial data related to your business activity, and preparing them is the final hurdle before crafting the executive summary. In essence, these tables serve as a numerical summary encapsulating everything you've previously articulated. Every business plan should include 3 types of financial statements: the balance sheet, the income statement, and the cash flow statement. Firstly, the balance sheet is a simple 2-column table segregating assets and liabilities. The assets represent what you possess, such as equipment, cash, and inventory, whereas liabilities denote your dues, like bank loans or debts to a supplier. Essentially, the balance sheet offers a snapshot of your company's financial standing. Secondly, the income statement comes into play. It's a single-column chart documenting your sales, deducting your expenses, and hence revealing your net profits. This statement should account for everything that has influenced your financial status in that year. Lastly, your cash flow statement zeroes in on, quite predictably, cash. This statement resembles one you'd receive from a bank, simply documenting the inflow and outflow of money. Creating these statements with precision mandates the reliance on solid assumptions. Bear in mind, every figure you propose should be backed by evidence. Whether this evidence stems from market research, interviews, or even your own hypothesis is irrelevant as long as it's compelling. For a more prudent approach, you can sketch a few alternate scenarios, one conservative and another more optimistic, by tweaking your central assumptions accordingly. Part 8. Various funding types cater to different financial requirements. Bravo! You've gathered all the elements needed to shape an impressive business plan. However, now we need to shift our focus to investors, as understanding how to engage with them is fundamental for your plan's triumph. Primarily, if you're contemplating applying for a bank loan, steer clear from assuming they will completely finance your business. Bankers typically don't see themselves as the sole providers of funding. Consequently, you shouldn't anticipate acquiring more than 80% of your funding from a bank. Moreover, before you even consider applying for a bank loan, you should have some other funding locked in place. Apart from this, the bank will also expect you to invest your personal funds, introducing collateral that amounts to approximately 125% of the loan. Should you be unable to secure a bank loan, 2 other, potentially pricier alternatives exist. You have to choose between business angels and venture capitalists, both offering capital in exchange for equity in your company. Business angels, the first option, are individuals with significant wealth who typically invest up to $2 million, aiming for a return of about 5 to 10 times their initial investment. Venture capital firms, on the other hand, tend to invest larger amounts ranging between $5 and $10 million, but anticipate much higher returns. generally around 30 times the original investment. Unsurprisingly, these funding options will cost you more in the long run compared to a bank loan, due to the higher risk they're assuming. Regardless of the type of investors you secure, they'll all share common expectations regarding the financial data you offer. Every investor would be interested in understanding your burn rate, that is, the costs you incur to run your business over a specified period. Investors are fixated on this metric as it paints a clear picture of how long your business can survive on their investment. Additionally, they're likely to expect a 3-year financial forecast with the first year segmented month by month. Final summary. The primary takeaway from this book: establishing a business demands significant effort, and surprisingly, more than half of new businesses face bankruptcy within their initial 5 years. Hence, laying a firm foundation is indispensable. And the only way to address potential pitfalls in a budding business is by devising a robust business plan. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of learning and discovery as we explored the insights of another thought-provoking book in our growing library of knowledge. If you've enjoyed our time together, please take a moment to follow our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share 20-minute books with other knowledge seekers. Your support truly means a lot. Don't forget to join me again in the next episode, where we will delve into another enriching book. Until then, happy reading and happy listening.